So we've been growing very quickly. We've been onboarding very big customers, folks like AppBoy, Untapped, Chartboost, big customers, heavy workloads, multi-terabyte data sets, really stressing MongoDB, and that takes a talented staff to manage.
ObjectRocket is basically like a startup within Rackspace right now. That's the size. We're over here at the Capital Factory as opposed to at one of the Rackspace headquarters, for example. And it's just, there's a raw need for innovation, just big time. There's a need for that.
We are at a point where database as a service is going to become more and more prevalent. Folks are going to outsource their data needs to companies like Rackspace. And we really want to be on the forefront of that. I think we are innovating and engineering every day to make that outcome, and I believe that we're in the forefront of designing that outcome for the next generation of database as a service.
We're really not your run-of-the-mill normal hosting type provider. We're pushing the very boundaries of what a tech can do and doing things that have never even been QA'd inside of Mongo's actual developer stack. Like, they just don't test that high.
When you're a small company and you're growing quickly and you have a small tech team like this, it's you see all of the problems. It's not we don't have a kernel team or a Linux team or a database team. It's we've got a small organization that sees all these problems, and so you have to be willing to context switch between all these things.
You're going to be on the front lines. You're going to be innovating, developing a new technology that is quite literally pushing the bar.
So our DBAs really have to dig in. They're part coders, they're part DBAs, classical DBAs, they're part engineers. They really have to dig in deep because the technology, the stack that we're working with, MongoDB on top of Python, on top of SSDs, is a complicated one. But it's very fast and it delivers great outcomes for the customers. But it takes some serious talent. And so we're looking for folks who have that talent. Either folks who have been a DBA for many years and know the ins and outs of Oracle or MySQL or other databases, or folks who are sysadmins who already know Linux and Unix and want to come in and be involved in something amazing.
A lot of our clients have said we're the best in what we do. We're specialists in the MongoDB as a service field.
Do you want to be bored as a DBA doing repetitive actions? Or do you want to be on the front lines, making changes to the database world and really becoming a thought leader? If doing new things, engineering new solutions, and really pushing and challenging yourself is something you want, then this is the environment for you. You're going to be on your toes, you're going to be working, and you're going to be going, why would somebody ever do this to a database, and having to make it work rather than having that full control, which is challenging, but also once you get into that groove, it's just completely exciting because now you've completely blown past all the walls that you thought existed.
So we need folks who are smart, who are interested in learning new technologies, and really just want to dive in face first, right into the cauldron of MongoDB.